everyone, and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, and we are here outside of the Walnut Center and Squirrel Adoption Office. The Walnut Center is our squirrel rescue and rehabilitation program, and we are actually helping them out today, at least as one of the many things that we are doing here in the zoo today. So as you guys know, Edson is one of our new Zoo Crafting members, and I really wanted to show him what our zoo has to offer. So we are going all around the zoo, getting items that you can only find here in Zoodesia Zoo, like the things that specialist Alyssa sells. She has quite a few really wonderful foods that are only available here in the zoo, such as the squirrely seed soup, the triple nut bread, the walnut pecan pie, the nibble of nuts muffin, the sunflower seed pretzels, and the chunky peanut butter smoothies. So we'll be buying a few things from her. We'll be buying a few things from the lily pad gazebo. We'll be going over and we'll see how like the red wolves are doing, and trying to basically collect some fun things to give Edson from our zoo to welcome him to our beautiful world, and to hopefully give him the idea of what he could potentially do if he would like to come here and work in the zoo as perhaps a part-time zookeeper, like Specialist Cassidy over there. And because we were running around yesterday and we actually ran over, hang on Tate, we were over with our good friend the Wild Crafter. Hang on, I'm gonna walk back over to her just to remember. All right, what she has to offer. There we go. Alexis! We were over here with our friend Alexis yesterday, and we realized that Alexis has this delicious meal that we can make called the Field Snack, and that's actually from Stardew Valley, which is still one of my all-time favorite games ever. And the Field Snacks are made with maple syrup and pine cones, and pine cones are tricky because there's not really anywhere you can get pine cones from that are a renewable resource. In the game, if you get a pine cone from a pine tree, you can only harvest it once. So it occurred to me, pardon me, Alexis, we need to heal a squirrel. So if we heal a squirrel from the Squirrel Rescue and Rehabilitation Center, then we will put that squirrel up in the pine tree, and I'm sure it will drop down some pine cones for us. So that would be really wonderful. These boots are getting a bit worn. I've been traveling a lot lately. I know, Alexis, right? She actually will give you a bunch of money for leather boots. We should see if we could fish up some leather boots. Hey, Alexis, because I know Tate, but Pine, where's your dad? I'm trying to talk to Tate. Ah, well, I love you too, Pine. Because I know that Tate wants to go fishing over at his fishing docks today, too. It's just really fun to take a little bit of time to kind of tour the zoo again and look around, and trees. I need to do so many trees everywhere. Oh my gosh, I really do just need to do like those side episodes where I just plant trees and add NPCs. The friendly greeting planted by Kristen, because I am so behind. It's not even funny, and it's not fair to the people who have planted trees. So I've really got to get my act together. Get your act together, Seri! All right, let's see. We're gonna pluck some pecans, and we're gonna see how we can heal up Nutmeg. So Nutmeg is the squirrel we are going to try to adopt, and she's here in the Walnut Center Squirrel Rehabilitation area. And she's super duper sweet. Hi, Nutmeg! And that's her right there. Oh, look, she's looking at us. Hi, Nutmeg, you're such a cutie. Look at your little tail. I love it. I love it. So to heal Nutmeg up, we need to gather up 32 oak wood, 16 wool pieces, 24 oak saplings. We need to feed her 32 eggs. And she needs to be fed 16 oranges or 64 yutsu fruit, 3 old bird nests, and, well, not like fed a bird nest. She just needs it for some reason, probably enrichment, and 1 pumpkin. So hopefully we'll be able to gather those things up, and once we gather them up, then we will be allowed to adopt her and put her up in that tree. So I'm really excited about that. And thank you guys so much for all of your suggestions on names, because we have a new squirrel! There is a new rescue squirrel, and I actually need to go add another new rescue squirrel, but we have 1 new rescue squirrel now. Her little center has been added in to the Walnut Center office, so if any of the other members of our world want to come and rescue a squirrel, they can totally do that by finding the information for this little newbie, hi cutie, over inside of there. So this is Rosie, and Rosie was actually found inside of a tar pit, so she needs cleaned. She needs fed because she's feeling a little bit weak, and she needs scrubbed clean. So this is Rosie, and she needs to be fed 32 walnuts, 32 eggs. She needs 4 maple syrup for energy. She needs to be washed with 12 soap. She needs to be washed with 2 golden quality soapy waters, and she needs to be wrapped in 1 woven cotton blanket. So she does have quite a bit of unique things that would be needed to cure her. All right, so let's wiggle our way up here. We can read Rosie's story really quickly, and then we'll continue moving. All right, grove number 2. Dogs, I love how they just climb in here. A young squirrel who was found caught in a tar pit. It still has some tar stuck on its fur and needs washed several times with lots of soap and water. It is still quite weak, so a hearty diet to replenish its strength is needed too. Provide the squirrel with all the items listed on its care sheet and you may adopt the squirrel. Yay! So that is Rosie. And as you can see right now, Nutmeg is the only one who is currently being actively being attempted to be adopted. Is that enough? Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah. Yep. I might need to redo that because I just realized there's 1, 2, 3. No, I did the right number of wool and the right number of safari nets. So yeah, right now we are working on Nutmeg, who's in exhibit number 3, or like little room number 3. So we'll try to gather up her things while we go around the zoo and just collect up a ton of other stuff. And we also need to be making some money. So I think we'll go scoop some poop and help out in the deer exhibit today. But I did want to... I had a feeling if I peeked in here, this is one of my stray building chests, and I was pretty sure if I looked in there I would find something. So 24 oak saplings. I'm pretty sure I've got those in here. It feels kind of silly just to be able to snag them over here, but this is stuff that I gathered up. This is just left over from when we built the squirrel exhibit. I have a Nympsia. Oh my goodness, or a Nympsia, what the heck? I meant to say I have an epatite up here. I'm gonna have to take care of that. All right, then let me see. What else do I need? Oak wood and then wool pieces. So do I have oak wood in here? 32. I might as well just cut down a new tree. All right, so we'll cut down some new trees at some point too. And let's come down to Tate's fishing pier and the Tate and tackle. I know, it's been a little while. Look at you. You just kind of jumped over there, Tate. You startled me. It's been a little while since we've been down here, so we can check in on our swans. We can think about, oh man, we should definitely have like some swan researchers over here. Oh, look, and the eggs are ready. Let's go gather up. Okay, Pine, Tate. You do. Oh, it's a hedgehog. It's just a random hedgehog walking by. I love it. I love it. You're so cute, little one. You're just so cute. We will do a little bit of fishing. We can see if we can fish up some of those boots that we could give to Alexis, or we could fish up some really wonderful things to offer to Edson as a gift, or even like to feed to our animals. There's so many options. I love our zoo. Oh gosh, it's just fun to run around and do stuff sometimes. All right, anything in here? No, I think we're okay. This is the snapping turtle. You can actually come and give the snapping turtle some things now and then. Do I have anything left in here? Wow, I need to clean this up, but I've got some interesting things. Look at all those crabs. I wonder who I could feed those crabs to. Seagulls love crabs. All right, well, we're going to come over. Pardon me, you beautiful, beautiful swans. And let me see if I can just, there we go. All right. Don't mind me, little ones. Don't panic. I'm just going to try to hatch your little eggs. And let's see, we'll also grab the swan. Come here, Willow. Oh, it's our mama swan, Willow. And we'll put her back on top of her nest. And we'll see if we'll end up with any baby swans from these eggs. So that should be pretty fun. All right. And we'll go ahead and open up. Whoops. Oh, no. Oh, no, they're there. Phew. We'll go ahead and open up that one. And this is the glossy mangrove planted by Cat. And so now we have one of the mama swans back on the nest there. And then we're going to come over here. This is a really big nest that they built. And we'll gather up these swan eggs. It is night, but so far it seems like a pretty safe night. No moths. I do love catching all of the butterflies and the moths that come out. All right, and now we'll back off. Pardon me. Oh, it's so good to see you again. Eggshell. Apparently I had Eggshell the swan. I know I had Eggshell the chicken. I didn't realize I named a swan Eggshell too. The swans are really starting to move around the lake. We're seeing a lot more of a spread of swans than they used to be before. Look, and I just saw a giant fish swimming over there. That's so cool. All right, so let's see if we have any little cygnets, which is the name for a swan baby, hiding in here. Ooh, I know a certain somebody who's going to be joining one of the upcoming zoo crafters who may really enjoy getting some swans. So I might start saving the eggs for her in the future. Cygnet! Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Yeah, I'm probably going to start saving all of the swan eggs to give to her because I think that she would really love that. Oh gosh, they're really cute. So there's a little hint at a secret of things that will be happening and coming up pretty soon. That's a venomous snake! Oh my goodness! A venomous snake is having a showdown with our hedgehog over here. Oh, I wonder, I probably need to post signs, don't I? Oh my gosh, I probably need to post like warning signs. I need my idea clipboard for that. Oh geez Louise. That's an important thing to remember. Okay, warning signs for dangerous wildlife, and dangerous situations. Can I type it's kind of, and there we go, danger. Like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, should I capture you? I should probably capture the snake and relocate it. It is in a very populated area of our zoo. Please get in, please don't bite me. Oh phew. And you know what else we probably need in this zoo? Not right now, Nutmeg. I'm looking for my other clipboard. I have too many clipboards. All right, we also probably need first aid kit areas. So like areas we can go for first aid, because that was a venomous snake, and that's not something you want to run into every day, is it, Pine and Tate? All right, so let's see if we can clear up our inventory a little bit. We'll keep Tate's backpack for storing presents for Edson. So let's go ahead and put the spring onions of friendship and the onion seeds in there. We could give him some eggshells. Maybe he's never used eggshells before, so he might find out how they are wonderful, wonderful fertilizers to help out in the garden. And then let's see, maybe some pecans. We'll keep those pecans and the chestnuts just in case we can use them for something. I'll tuck my beautiful, I want to call them macaroon moths, because I look at the first word and the first thing that comes to mind is macaroons. So I feel like they're my macaroon moths. But we'll keep them as well. And let's see, I'm going to have to move this snake to a safe area. Let's get a new safari net out just in case. And then let's grab a fishing rod. Short cast. Didn't I have... Let's use the unbreaking. There we go. Really, I should have some better enchants on this, huh, Tate? And let's do a little bit of fishing off of the dock here, just to see what we might come up with. Because I do love fishing with these diamond fishing rods. They're just amazing. You never know what you're going to get. Oh, and you remember when we were catching all of that, like... Oh, what's this? It's a box! Maybe we should give it to Edson. We'll give it to Edson because this box is a mystery box. You don't know what might be inside, so hopefully it'll be like a really cool little treasure. But there is, I don't think it's called the Atlantean, the Neptunium. I'm pretty sure it's called like, oh, it's another box. Okay, we'll open this one. It's a cap. It's a leather cap. All right, well, you know what? Every little treasure counts. But there is, I think it's like the Neptunium. Let's see. Yeah, you can get the Neptunium ingots and things like that. We were catching a few pieces from around this lake. So I really love how some people came up with the idea of maybe if you search under the lake, you might find, ooh, we got a log. I don't think this is very good present time for a new friend. Oh, goodness gracious. So we might look under the lake one day in the future if legends are to be revealed to be true, and potentially find a Neptunian lake. So some little ruins or something hiding down there. All right, so there's a big old carp, and that's going to make, oh my gosh, Tate is going to be so happy because that makes so much fish. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this guy into fish because Tate needs some food. He really loves his fish, and I promised him we would come fishing here. And I might catch a couple more fish. So we can have like 2 or 3 things. So you can see so many fish swimming in our waters. Hey, come get. Oh, you're so close. Come get on the little hook. Come get on the little hook, buddy. Come on. Oh, all right. That was him. We're going to say that catfish was him. There we go. So we'll have a few gifts to offer. Oh, yes, we'll have a few gifts to offer our friend Edson. And we got the leather boots I was hoping for. Sweet. So we can give those to Alexis. All right, so we'll give these as examples of what you can find from the Tate and Tackle. And then, oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty here at dawn. This is lovely. This is really lovely. There really is so much to do in our zoo. I can't believe we're still just kind of like zipping around here and there. All right, and I gathered up the oak wood. Wow. I love this, you guys. Building and expanding and exploring and adding new exhibits and gathering up the venomous snakes and putting them into safer areas are all very, very important parts of our life here in Zoodesia Zoo. But it's really fun to go back to the areas that we have worked so hard on and just bask in how awesome they are now and then. All right, so actually let's go back to Alexis because she gives us a ton of money. Oh, the little hedgehog! I bet he's trying to get at the food we have in there for the squirrels. Jeez, that's so cute. But it is really, really fun to just come around and bask in what we have done in our zoo. And I can't wait to have the NPCs and the other people wandering around. There's a lot to do here. It's not just about building new places. Sometimes it's just about visiting with old friends. Isn't that right, Alexis? All right. So now we have a whole bunch of money that we can go and that we can spend by going over and buying some special food from the Squirrel Walnut Center. So that makes me super happy. Also, there's wild rice. I think we're okay. And then let's come over here. Maybe we'll actually make some spring onions of friendship soup, which again, that's do I have this type of mushroom as a specimen already? I love the wandering botanist. It's just so cool. All right, we'll come over here. I'm gonna work on planting these things again. Let's see, gotta get more wild onions. They grow pretty quickly. All right, and I need to make some soup of my own. But yeah, the spring onions of friendship soup is actually because in Stardew Valley, you can gather up all these awesome little wild spring onions. And I thought they were so cool. I mean, who wouldn't like to have some spring onions? And so I called them my spring onions of friendship, but nobody liked them. So I imagined that I could just make them into a soup. All right, there we go. So, oh, pardon me, Alexis, didn't mean to bump into you. So I can make a few more soups. Excellent. So now I have a little bit of extra food too to eat. And let's see, well, I actually do have quite a bit of food. So there we go. Now we have spring onions of friendship soup, and we have lots of onion seeds and an onion there. That should help them out, and we could just sit here and relax with Alexis for a minute. Hi, Alexis. And actually, I could probably cut down one of the trees that are over here. You're right, Pine. And gather up more things that we need for for our little, oh gosh, that tree is really pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, little turtle. I didn't mean to startle you. I wasn't threatening you by walking up to you with an axe, I promise. This area actually is slated to be cleared out because it's where we are going to be building our medicinal herb. Dun dun dun. Like our healing herbs, basically. We're going to be building that greenhouse over here. Oh, I don't want to mess with a beehive. Okay, we might have to like work around that particular tree. Tate! Oh my gosh! Give me a heart attack running right in front of the axe. Be more careful, buddy boy. All right, we'll have to cut this puppy down. All right, but this actually is an area where we purposely planted these trees for the intention of cutting them down, and then they grew so pretty, and now I can't bring myself to cut them down, but we might have to go in and like manually prune some of them out of the way in the future. We'll have to think about it. All right, so I probably have enough oak wood now. Good, good, good. And we're sort of doing like several projects all at once. Oh, maybe we'll get a pumpkin from this so that we can give it to little Nutmeg. Okay, pumpkin. All right, I don't know if we're gonna get pumpkins from these actually. Are you gonna give me a pumpkin? You're a gourd garden, but is a pumpkin gonna, I feel like I should get, pumpkin! What? Tate, I needed that pumpkin. Oh, Tate, give. Tate. Oh, I'm sorry, Tate. You didn't take it. Pine. Good puppy. Pine, give. Okay, and Pine, here, you can have the rubber saplings then. Thank you, Pine. All right, so now we have actually managed to snag, dun, 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 the pumpkin that we needed. So let's go take these over, and we will put them in. Oh gosh, I'm totally like full up on space now. We'll go put these in the squirrel rehabilitation area, and we will have accomplished at least that much. Man, it's a little trickier to do these little projects for the squirrels than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like, oh, this will take like 2 seconds. These are easy things to find. I'm sure the squirrels will be healed up in no time. But actually, you kind of have to put a little bit of effort into it, and you have to keep your eyes peeled. All right, let's see. Let's gather all this up. Ooh, that's like just enough because we need 32. There we go. And then I don't know where I'm going to get wool, actually. I could go to my farm. So hang in there, Caramel. Caramel's dead. I'm sorry, hang in there, Nutmeg. I keep thinking of Caramel the squirrel, but she didn't make it. She wasn't taken care of in time, and she suffocated in a wall by accident. All right, so there's the pumpkin, there's the wood, and then the oak saplings. How many oak saplings did we need? I feel like I accidentally got more than we needed. All right, so there's the oak wood and 24 oak saplings. There we go. All right, so we'll add the 24 oak saplings in here. And there we go. So all of these things will go towards helping a little Nutmeg. I almost said Caramel again. Oh, so sad. The helping a little Nutmeg heal. All right. And we did get some money from Alyssa in exchange for those boots. So what do we want to spend the money on? Triple nut bread, walnut pecan pine. Rude pine. Walnut pecan pie sounds amazing. So we're going to buy a walnut pecan pie And how about 2 sunflower? Nibble of nuts muffin. I think a nibble of nuts muffin and a chunky peanut smoothie. Because we want it, this is kind of like making a Zoodesia sampler pack. So you can kind of get a taste of the zoo quite literally. And also for examples of things that you could find that aren't just like touristy. They're like, if you want to get your hands a little dirty, because Edson loves farming. So I think he'll enjoy this. And it's a hedgehog. And I have been advised not to hug hedgehogs because they are quite prickly. So, all right, carry on. Do I have any flowers I could decorate over there? Not really. I kind of want to put this beautiful epitite up, but I think it's one that would probably be well suited into tropical areas, so we'll hold on that. All right, Tate, Pine, thank you guys so much for your patience. We can continue moving on. So today we have visited the Tate and Tackle. We have gathered up some things from there. We have gone back over to Alexis and given her a new pair of boots, and we have knocked off a few things from our list of things we need to gather for Nutmeg. So next time we're going to go over and we are going to visit the beautiful lily pad gazebo, and we're going to be spending some time working with our red wolves and potentially catching beautiful butterflies. I'm prepared. All right, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.